Hey guys, it's Steve over at the Z-Man Games booth at Gen Con. Really excited to be here. Z-Man was actually acquired by Asmodee last October. Super excited to be part of the Asmodee family. And here we're showing off a bunch of new titles, one of which is something everybody's excited for, Pandemic Legacy Season 2. So for those of you that have played the first one, you know that there's been a calamity, there's lots of disease, you've had to fight things off, and now we're gonna fast forward 70 years into the future. So we're gonna take that same timeline, go forward a few generations, and at this point, humanity suffered some more calamities. After the end of Season 1, there's been a huge plague that nobody could have anticipated, and you were already on your knees from everything that had happened before, and it decimated you and all your supplies. So you're basically in this post-apocalyptic setting, just trying to hang on with every last fiber, trying to keep cities that are on the mainland, because you've actually moved to havens that are floating on the oceans to keep yourself isolated and safe from everything that's going on. You're also trying to supply the last few remnants of these villages and settlements so they can hang on for dear life. Super exciting setting, a lot of fun. Matt Leacock and Rob Davio, they pull out all the stops. So we're having a lot of fun demoing it, showing it off to people, really excited to create their characters and experience this new world that is Season 2. And it should be out to everybody and accessible before the end of the year here, so keep your eyes open, look for it. Can't wait to have you experience it.
We're also showing off Number 9 here at the Z-Man booth. Number 9 is an abstract tile laying game where players take interlocking tiles of different shapes and values and create a base and then stack them on top of each other to score points. It's coming out later this month, and we think everybody's really going to enjoy it.
So also this year at Gen Con, we are demoing and have for sale a new game called Spynet. It's the next entry in Z-Man's little $20 card game box that people really know and love. Had that for years now, and it's Richard Garfield's design. You may have heard of him. Very prolific designer. Really cool thing he brought to us. He uses this drafting system that many people know from Magic, and it makes it really fun going after these spies you're trying to recruit as a spy master. You're trying to complete these covert op missions and score the most points. And the 4-player game is my favorite because you actually have your partner sitting across from you and you can trade information. Makes for a really fun game. Super excited to have people try this out. Spynet, check it out.
And we want to thank everybody who came down to play games with us here. We've been showing off a lot of great titles. Number 9, Pandemic Legacy Season 2, Gaia Project, Majesty, and classics that have already been out for a while. Feast for Odin, Pandemic Core, Carcassonne. We've got a new Big Top expansion. So many great titles, so many great faces. If you couldn't make it down this year, we hope you make it next year.